Hi everyone, my name is Urvin and today I am making this video to demonstrate my task 4.2c, in which I have successfully implemented and understood the concepts of interrupts. In this task we are generally focusing on the external interrupts because we are provided with a push button and an PIR motion sensor which will act as an interrupt. However, we are using the code from the previous task of 1.1p, in which we have that code for Morse LED blinking, and along with that we will be having the interrupts which will provide which will occur when in the middle of the loop when the Morse code is blinking. And that is how we are this is the whole circuit, and we are provided with a push button, and along with that it is connected with an yellow LED because it will act as an interrupt. Similarly, we are having that PIR motion sensor. I am not going close to it because it will blink the green LED. I will show you how this system is working, and this is my whole task. Now I'll show you the working. So let's revise the task 1.1p. Here I will enter my name. Suppose I am entering Urvin, and then I hit the enter button. We will get this message in the serial monitor, and you can see the LED has been blinking in the Morse code. However, to cause an interrupt, we will be using the push button LED. Here you can see I am using the push button. You can see it is now blinking because it causes an interrupt, and it and then it follows the interrupt, then again it continues to the Morse code. And similarly, now I would like this is my serial monitor interface because I have pressed the button multiple times. When the Morse code was blinking, it is an interrupt. Now I would like to show you the another interrupt, which is the PIR motion sensor. As the loop is running, now we will see when there is a motion, then the green LED will blink, and the loop will stop for some time, but it would obey the ISR, which is the interrupt service routine, and it causes an interrupt. Here you can see it senses the motion, and you can see this green LED has been turned on. Now it will be turned off after a moment also. Now you can see the LED has been stopped because motion detection has been stopped, and this is how we get the motion detected and motion stopped. Thank you for watching. Now in the next part we will be continuing to understand the code. Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of the video. Here I would like to explain the overall functions of my Arduino code. First of all, we have used the constant ins to define our LED pins. This one is for the Morse LED because in the task 1.1p we have used the LED at pin number 9, which is the red LED. Then we have the motion LED, which will activate when the PIR motion sensor senses the motion. And here we are having the button LED. Similarly, we are having a button at D2, and we are having the PIR motion sensor at pin number D3. And for improving the functionality of the code, I have declared outside the delays, and so that my code would work. And here I have and we have successfully implemented the concept of modular programming. And you can see it was previously written, this was an array for the Morse code, and it was already mentioned in task 1.1p also. And for this we are first of all setting the states for the false. And here we are mainly talking about the interrupt in this video. In the void setup, we are having the attach interrupt. This is written like this. This is an ISR. ISR means interrupt service routine. And why we are using these functions, so as to call the ISR functions which are mentioned below. And now how to write them. First of all, we would like the attach interrupt, and then we will use the digital pin to interrupt, and for further followed by we are having the pin number. Then we will use that function we want to use, and this is the type of the attached interrupt. Here we have used the change because whenever any change is observed, like we are having true or whether we are having false, it would tell the ISR accordingly. And now you can see this is the whole code which is similar to the task 1.1p. Now I'm basically focusing on the interrupt functions which I have implemented are the void PIR ISR, and this one is for the button ISR. Here what we are doing is we are getting the PIR state, and then if the motion is detected we are getting the pin to be high, and then if there's no motion then we are getting the pin low, the respective pin for the PIR. And here similarly we are having the same thing for the push button over here. And this was my whole explanation of the code. Thank you for watching.